Folks, welcome to Gamers Health Live. As you can likely see, we are not in our
Usual surroundings.
we're not in our normal abode. We're not aboding in the wherever you
We're
are.
not in our normal habitat.
Yes, we are Poconos time. Yes, Foogly. We came up on Wednesday, and we were looking to make sure that there wasn't going to be a huge amount of shuffling to get into the house, but the remaining snow wasn't bad.
Yeah, as much as you try, you can't get away from it.
Yeah,
We had snow
we had snow today.
overnight and into this morning.
Don, welcome. Yeah, we had about 3 inches of snow today. There were some flurries last night, and then 3 inches that went on till I don't know, probably about 2 o'clock.
When there were flurries yesterday when we were coming home from
Oh yeah, that's right. Giving
breakfast.
a little.
Okay,
She wants to be part of it. She's like, "What about me?"
I got you, girl.
I know I got to be part of this. So, we haven't been up in a while. My parents haven't been up since I don't know, mid-November. So, somebody don't turn the computer off, doggo.
Should I
No,
face
she's
her
fine. She's
differently?
fine.
Oh.
I just remember the trackpad's disabled because I got the mouse going.
Oh.
But we got up here. The house was fine. The fuel was fine, and um, it's nice decompression. So the last like on Tuesday we had like literally back to back appointments, but they were close. Physically they were close. They
Within
were
a mile.
yeah
each other.
within a mile. Rachel actually said they were within like a block or two of each other.
Yeah, because they're long blocks out there.
They're not those aren't blocks, Rach. Okay, but I'm just saying. Um, yeah, techno puppy. But I had my endocrinologist, and it went well. But he wanted to put me back on
Monjaro.
Munjaro, and I was like, yeah, well, we could try it. I have a new prescription plan. Let's see how it works. Yeah, it didn't work. Wasn't approved. So we'll see how that goes. Anyone at MarsCon this weekend? I think a lot of people are at Page.
Yeah, where is MarsCon? Is that the con that's in Tennessee, or is that later in the
I don't know.
year?
But I do know that Page is going on this weekend. We've been getting a few reports from Page. Looks like people are generally having fun.
Good.
I don't. Again, we had 3 inches of snow. I don't know what Philly got. Man, my nose is tickling away. Oh, it's in Williamsburg, Virginia.
Oh wow!
Wow,
that
my
sounds like a nice.
Yeah, I was at Williamsburg, Virginia when I was a kid, a little kid.
Oh really? For like looking at the history stuff?
Yeah.
A lot of families do that.
Yeah.
We didn't go there. We just went to like DC and like Fort McHenry. Is that right?
I had to afford it, but yeah, I got like
and a whole bunch of stuff with school, and then the Ford's Theater and everything. It was like the sixth grade trip.
Oh no, I must
have. You were
have.
finishing the.
I was a little guy.
Elementary school then.
I don't know how old I was, but I know I got my my Civil War hat.
Oh.
For the North.
Of course, you're Union hat.
I'm a Northerner. What do you want from me? But otherwise, my endocrinologist, it went as well as one could go. And then Rach had her follow up with her, what do we call them now? GPs, primaries?
Primary care. They still call it GP over in the UK, though.
Okay, I mean, that's what I always called them. But in any case, so you had your primary. And, everything's going well. All the tickers are ticking.
But I do have to go for cardiac testing.
Yes.
I guess because I have slight abnormalities in my EKG, which, I mean, then they said slight. I was kind of like, and abnormalities. I was kind of like, oh, they're like, oh, yeah, you just want to, always follow up.
Right.
I'm like, okay, that's all good because I do a lot of following up anyway. So let's see. They are gonna give me those stress tests
Oh yeah. By the
and
way,
the nuclear medicine,
she
the
had to
nuclear stress test.
she had to ask for the stress test.
And so I told her, I was like, you
Yes.
know what? I'm kind of resistant about the medication that like makes your heart come up in your ears and beat like crazy there. And she was like, oh, I was like, can I try making my heart do that on the treadmill? Maybe my body mind will understand like more of why it would be doing that, and not be as jarring to me because it made me feel scared last time, when they did it medicinally. And I didn't like the like the chemical taste.
The metallic taste.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I'm used to all this crap.
So I was like, yeah. So she said, yeah. I was like, and if I fail, I understand that I need to take the medicine.
So, by the way, Shellback, welcome. Little Britain, welcome. And Dan Tesh, he goes, he's 41. My doc gives me an annual EKG just because I have cardiac issues on both sides of the family. Always fun.
But we get that thing every time we go in there, though.
I get an EKG
every time I go for
every 3 months.
Yeah.
I get a sono and
I don't get a sono. I just get like that
once a year.
Oh yeah.
And I get the once a year because
I haven't had mine in 5 years or 4 or 5. I guess it's 5 now. Because I had it in 2021 after I had a situation like after all I was doing like on Christmas was
drinking,
lifting pints in the pub, and my heart was like beating very fast to the point that my Apple Watch gave like a notification like, you don't seem to be doing much, your heart rate's crazy.
I'm lifting 16 ounces at a time, god damn it.
So yeah, I did that then, and so my primary was saying, oh, when was the last time you had the testing done? And I was like, oh, a while ago. He's like, yeah, it's time again.
He knew. He'd already looked it up.
Mm-hmm.
It was already on his radar. But I mean, that's the thing, right? But as you get older, you get more life complications when you're with your health, and you got to keep on top of them.
Oh yeah, I see the oncologist on Tuesday after we drop this little baby off for the spaying. Huh. Big transition, huh, little girl?
Yeah, Little Britain says, quitting my badly paying job, unfortunately, is not an option, as that would simply increase the stress of financial precarity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, that is it's like often a sad reality of life.
Yeah.
I mean, you might get lucky, and as you're looking, find an occupation that suits you and pays better. I worked retail for 8.5 years. Yeah, no, it wasn't going to be a career, and at the same time, I couldn't leave it. But then I had taken a lot of civil service exams, and NYPD called first, and that worked out fine for me.
Mm-hmm. And I loved my career.
Yeah,
but
it
wasn't where you go to make money.
No, okay. Tuna, do you want to go to Daddy? Is that what you want? You want Daddy? Daddy. Oh, Daddy. Don, good care. Oh, no, you can't kiss Daddy. Good care is important.
Yes.
At our ages, it is better to be safe than sorry.
Absolutely.
Exactly. I mean, if you saw me before COVID, I had one doc. After COVID, not that I had COVID, but the year of COVID, 2020, suddenly I had many doctors.
Yeah.
It's like I got so many doctors, I can't. I can spin in a circle and keep on finding them. So, but that's
aging.
That's aging, and that is part of my new reality. So, and it was funny when we first started having to go to doctor's appointments, especially all of mine started picking up. I wasn't writing them down initially. I was just waiting for the notifications to come through. And then I realized, oh my God, I've got way too many doctors to do that with. Now we have a spreadsheet basically with all our doctor's appointments on it.
Yeah.
Little Britain, luckily we have universal health care, but sadly not pharmacare. So prescriptions for my wife add up. Listen, I'll be honest with you. Even in the States, even if you have coverage, like my union coverage, which and my union coverage is much better than many,
Yes.
maxes me out at $8,000 of value a year. Well, the
You mean
prescription,
a prescription?
prescription.
Yeah.
Well, I had a number of brand name prescriptions, and that I had to find a different plan that I pay for out of pocket, but I wound up saving money for. So it's a bit of
Yeah. I remember because like there were times it'd be like you'd blow through it and I'd be like, why am I getting bills from these jokers?
yeah,
This shit's supposed to be free.
yeah,
Because
no,
it's
it's a joint plan.
yeah, and
It's under my
it's a I get
the Bennett
generics.
right.
Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun. TXG, welcome. Sausage Head, welcome. By the way, thank you. I saw that you became a minion earlier today. Greatly appreciated. The support that this channel has gotten over the last, I don't know, couple of months, especially the last 30 days, it's humbling. It really is. And it means the world. Now, for those following along at home, right before Christmas, my mother got the flu, got hit pretty bad. And then
Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve, right before Christmas. And then my father got it. Then I got it. And Rach followed up the rear. She was guarding the rear and took the last hit.
Yeah.
And for me, I was still until earlier this week. I was getting severe headaches that would come and go. It was all sinus pressure. It was either here.
I had those at the start, like headaches pretty badly and body aches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, a little peek behind the curtain of this channel and the blog. I am much to the chagrin of some of the now deceased elderly members of my family. I am a bit of a storyteller. So I can do pretty well when I do my videos, especially if I have a script, loose or otherwise, to work and riff off of. But my clarity to keep things clear and trying to max things up for always our Christmas wasn't happening. Now, I will say, getting up here to the Poconos has done a lot in clearing out my sinuses. I think the cold.
And your mind and
and my mind,
your body mind,
my body and mind. So we go back tomorrow. You gotta relax, young lady, and I'm gonna dive into OSR Christmas tomorrow night. Well, tomorrow evening before the 9 p.m. live stream with Joe, and Don, and then Monday I'm gonna just really dive into it. Now, on Tuesday we have a busy day.
Yes.
Because
oncology and baby dog.
Yes.
Monday is a little busy because we have her grooming appointment.
Right, but that's not real busy.
No, we can go for lunch and then come back and pick her up.
Yeah. So, there's no registry for influencers, Foogly. Don't give me that crap.
In which state?
Yeah, where are they tracking? I don't know. How Taco Loco wants to know how old is our puppy? She is
actually 8 months.
Is she? It was May, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 8 months. We're about to be 8 months, but yeah.
Yeah, because January 4th she would have been 8 months.
So she is a lot, and she's loving it up here. By the way, she is so excited.
She's such a nice time,
and she runs around at night before jumping into bed. And when she jumps into bed, she's like, "Okay, you got me.
Yeah, I love you all." And she loves playtime up here.
But
Exploring.
So sausage head, from my understanding, the flu shot did not target the strain that seems to be running rampant. That is correct.
Right.
My nephrologist, my kidney doctor, by the way, I told you I see a lot of docs. But he is, strangely enough, the most well-rounded specialist I have ever come across in my 58 years of living, because he knows pretty much the cardiologist role. He knows the endocrinologist role, so he could be specializing in a lot of other stuff. But I mentioned that I had the flu because I saw him last. I saw him a week ago. Well, 2 weeks, week and a half ago, whatever. And he was like, "Yeah." He goes, "They totally messed up with this round."
Yeah.
And it did not. It
was not
go well.
effective.
So
for much.
No, certainly. Taco Loco. Now we're in the Poconos. This is not a yearly visit. We try to get up more often than we
tend to come out more in summer, but not even.
Yeah, more. You know what? We are more of a spring fall.
Yeah.
Winter up here.
Because his parents tend to come in the summer and stay for
weeks upon weeks.
And,
so we don't stress it.
Yeah.
Taco, 8 months. Mine just turned 1 year 3 days ago.
Oh, happy birthday!
Happy birthday! Yes. So this little girl is a Cavapoo.
Yes, little girl.
So she's part King Charles Cavalier Spaniel.
So that would probably be 25%, and then 75% poodle. I think that's how the math works on that one. Because she's F1B. F1B meaning like dad. Her dad was the poodle, and her mom was a Cavapoo.
Right. Well, her dad was a half. Oh yeah, that was
her dad was full poodle.
Okay, you're right.
Mom is the Cavapoo.
So she's a sweetheart, though. She really is.
And Dad's coloring is the coloring that you see like intermixed in her ear hair here,
which is hard to see.
Like an orangey.
It's hard to see in
not
this
orangey,
light.
But like auburn, I guess.
Yeah. When we're home, I actually have good lighting for our setup. We are working off of
very shadowy
our MacBook Air, and this is my portable setup. This is what I can take to conventions.
I was on a Zoom lesson earlier in the week in another room here, and it was so shadowy. It looked and like dark that it just looked like I was playing my handpan in the dark, and which I guess I could learn to do. It was just very dark and you couldn't really see much detail.
Taco says his is a mini schnauzer.
Oh, she loves schnauzers. When we go to the park, she hasn't seen one in a while. But like black schnauzers, gray schnauzers, she gets so excited that she lays down for them. And sometimes she wants to climb on them if they're bigger schnauzers, but she loves her some schnauzers, right?
Fugly, my vet used to call mixed breeds RDs for real dogs. Sausage Head, love my Basset Hounds, and Robert Santon.
Oh, I love hounds too.
But yeah, so we titled this video. It's all about rebooting, resetting, rejuvenating, and it is because sometimes can you let Daddy
sometimes coming and just being in nature. We had a really nice drive today.
Oh my God,
in
beautiful.
Nature with the snow and the trees and just really beautiful things that we don't see on such a scale back home.
Right. I mean, and that's part of the thing too. I think that, listen, I love going to conventions, but you're not there to enjoy nature. You're there to enjoy people, and that's awesome. That
Right, you're there to
feeds.
relax, but you're still kind of on, because you're just, especially if you're passionate about the game and passionate about play and that kind of stuff. Like, you know, we've talked about that in the past, like on the show, like, how that can be taxing.
Yes,
because you're trying to just jam so much into your con that you need a vacation from the con.
and let's be honest, this year a lot of people are going to be getting exposed to some nasty germs. In a way, I'm glad I got the flu now, so I should have a little resistance when I go
Yeah.
to TotalCon next month. But getting out into nature. See, like I love coming out here in the wintertime. We got 3 inches of snow, which is just enough. It was a mess this morning, admittedly. Did have a little. I got all-wheel drive, and I did do a little bit of a. Oh dear God!
Yeah, slipping and
I just
sliding.
slipped and slid, and hopefully oncoming traffic sees me because if they don't, it's going to be nasty. But there's a beauty about it. If you live in an urban environment, we live in New York City. Snow looks good for about, I don't know, 45 minutes after it falls, and then it turns gray or piss yellow because little girls like this. And the gray is just when you realize how much pollution's in the air. When you come up here and you're driving on freshly snowed roads, traffic might be slow, but there's a beauty to it. There is a what's the word I'm looking for?
Peacefulness.
Peacefulness. It's very
yeah.
special.
Placid,
Yep.
Yeah.
Anonymous dude.
Oh.
I am Tenkar's doctor. I have a suggestion that he needs the medical therapy for haircut. Yeah, the haircut's probably going to happen at this rate. Looks like it's going to be a deal for North Texas.
Do you know who's anonymous, dude?
No.
Oh.
They're anonymous, Rach. How would I know?
Oh. Not a certain someone.
No, I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well.
Who knows? Who knows, eh? But yeah, the hair is getting long. I spent a career where my hair had to be kept above the collar. And I am enjoying.
Well, hopefully we can get it long enough that like we can maybe.
If you say braid it, Rich.
Braid it, but
no,
I don't think it's gonna be.
I think a ponytail would suffice. I could get the
because if we were gonna braid it, it would have to like be like cornrows.
Yeah,
like,
no,
close to your head.
Yeah, Rach, you're not helping the situation, Rach. Foodly wants to know: can you ponytail it yet?
Right. Some of the back, maybe.
It's getting there, but
quite a full. It's funny. He has longer hair on the sides, like here. Oh, they can't see that here, and then like where you would expect it, it's less long, like in the back right here.
It doesn't.
The hair all grows different.
Doesn't cooperate.
Yeah, it grows at different rates on different parts of the head, I guess. But yeah, it's not quite ponytailable.
Not quite ponytailable.
Maybe we could get you the rosemary shampoo and try to hasten the hair growth.
I don't know about that, Rich.
Okay.
Oh, external amounts. It seems to have. Let me see. Did it bite the dust? I might be stuck using the pad. Not a big deal. Eric needs a ponytail. Yes, Don. But we're not going to. The auctioning, my hair wasn't long enough to justify. They didn't think they'd make enough money off of it last North Texas.
Yeah. So that's why I'm saying we should get you that rosemary shampoo so that this way, you'll have a nice showpiece, there.
All right. So Don is busting balls. Well, first off, Fubi goes, what about curls? Listen.
He has curly hair.
I have curly.
It's like a wavy.
It's
not
I'm not gonna do.
curly in the way that mine
I'm
is.
not gonna do the Hasidic coils that you're thinking about. It ain't happening.
Oh, let's see, darling.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can make it happen.
No, we're not gonna
Right
see
here, right now.
Yeah, right now live. It can happen, Rachel. We're not gonna make it happen. Even the dog is like, "Don't make it happen, mommy. Don't."
I almost had it.
She's like, "Don't."
Pass me that.
I'm not passing you anything.
I have some like hair stuff that like
No.
it's like sort of a wax. I was thinking of grabbing that and
No.
just like,
No.
mm.
To Don said Eric needs a ponytail, and then he says braids because Don is being Don. And then
Don likes the idea of like maybe 5 cornrows.
Well, no, Rach, you will appreciate this. I will pay money for Eric to show up to WizardCon with pigtails. I don't think I have the hair for pigtails.
You might.
Oh my God! All right, so hold that thought, Don, but only if it goes to charity. But anonymous dude, Tenkar used to hassle hippies when he was a cop. Now he has become one. You know, I'll be honest with you. That is the dream of many of the older cops I worked with. They would tell you, this is when I was, my first few years. So this is in the late 90s. And you'd hear from your sergeant who's getting close to retirement. I can't wait to retire so I can smoke a big one and let my hair grow out like when I was a headbanger.
Aww.
So they would talk about that. Now, when I was younger, even before I was a cop, my hair would grow a little long, but not. I had friends that had the hair down to the waist.
Yes, the Breck hair.
I did not have hair like that. My hair would not cooperate. It was too wavy. Never would have worked. Fugi says don't tighten his brain too much.
No, I won't do that.
Yeah, we don't listen. I no. But again, I will say, I brought up a lot of Tylenol and my high blood pressure appropriate decongestants, and I haven't had to use either one since we got up here.
That's great.
And I had ordered it just to have it from when we got up here because I was expecting, because the headache that went on this side of my face went right into my jaw, and that was not fun. But it was all sinuses. So, are you having a good time? Do you want to get down now? Do you want to get down? All right. You're down until you decide that you want to come back up again, in which case we'll let you come back up. So now we come up here in trying to destroy the furniture, right?
No, I was just moving it.
We come up here in the springtime. Now, spring is a totally different atmosphere because everything starts turning green. It has a very fresh green to it. You wake up in the mornings are usually very cold. But as the day goes on, you start hitting 50s and 60s. But the temperature swing, you're literally in the mountains. So the temperature swing can be very huge, especially in the spring and fall. The fall colors are awesome. And the summer, there's no AC in this house. So you will have, if you were up here the whole summer, you'd probably have 4 or 5 nights where you're going to be miserable. During the days, you just go out and you shop at Walmart and use their AC.
Well, they also go to the pool and that.
And true. That is true.
Not as much the lake anymore.
Yes, the dog has shorter hair than Tenkar. And the dog is getting on Monday, she's getting her
groom it all.
Yeah, she's getting her hair did. But I mean, honestly, my long hair is not as long. I tried to grow it out when I retired. And I really was hoping that it would.
It got to like, I don't even know that it got to this stage.
It didn't.
And before I got frustrated.
Yeah.
I'm annoyed with it.
And when my niece, who was like what, 6 at the time, She goes up to me one day and she goes, "Uncle," I'm like, "Yeah." "It ain't happening." I go, "What do you mean?" She goes, "Your hair, cut it. It ain't happening. You're not gonna get a ponytail. Somebody's got to tell you, Uncle." I'm like, "My sister put you up to this, didn't she?"
No, I think it was more your grandma and grandpa. Your parents.
Well, they gave up on this one. They haven't said. Well, I not totally gave up. My mother did make her comment the other day.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I thought she was a past that.
I just told her I'm not looking at it. Whatever. Showback reminds me I still need to iron my mind this week, and by that, I mean I need to level up my 3.5 Psychic Warrior Dwarf with an 8th level of the Iron Mind Prestige class from the Races of Stone book. I read. Oh, whoa, doggy. I odorific. Odor. Do you need tissues? I got 2. The doggy did her personal business. Was it on the mat or off?
Off.
Oh, well.
Because it's like kind of bunched up under the chair.
Oh, well. Here.
Thank you.
Only the best. Folks, this is live. Okay, it's not Memorex. You get the. Oh, a wise guy, eh? You. Oh man, she's like, what the? She's shaking her head back and forth.
Wow.
Wow.
You want to do it? You want to get her somewhere over there?
Luna.
Go over that way.
Luna, approach the bench. Excuse me, doggo. You are. She's like all excited about this. Yes, I. Luna, get away from the poop.
That's not poop.
Oh, sorry. Ah, she's very excited though about the role, but you can't. You know, you.
Torture her with that.
I will torture.
You can't.
Yeah, she'll get this all night. When we're snacking and she wants to eat our snacks, we'll give her the Luna. Shellback, we're 4.5 years into our 3.5 campaign, and I just made 14th level. Honestly, I only hit name level, 9th level as a gnome priest in Joe the Lawyer's 2E campaign. It was the first time I got that far in a game since the late 80s. Because I was mostly the one running. Especially when it came to D&D, AD&D. So when you are the DM, you just don't get a chance to. You get a chance to play those characters as NPCs, but you're not getting your own character up there. Quality entertainment, Fugia says, never work with animals or children.
No.
Luna.
You see her face. It's so classic.
Luna. Woof. 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 What the heck? Don't eat me. Don't eat me. All right. Well, I can't make that shit up.
Yeah, remember when we were little kids and just like it was so fun to like use these puppy girl the same. All right. I guess we should behave now.
Oh yeah, good luck on that one.
No, it's all done. It's all done. Mommy's not gonna bother you with that anymore. Sorry.
As you can tell, I'm feeling a lot better. Okay, this reboot's been pretty good for us. And it's been pretty good for the puppy. I mean, with the snow, part of the problem with snow in New York City, if you have a dog, is that a lot of people use rock salt still. Okay, they're not using pet appropriate or pet friendly snow melt. So your dogs can injure their paws by walking on the salt.
So you either have to teach them how to walk in booties, or you have to get like a very like it's like a wax, like a like a wax that you put on their paws before they go outside
So
and pray that they, don't get the salt between their little pads
yeah, so
and burn them.
she hasn't. Her. Luckily, our the local park we take her to,
They use dog friendly or
they use dog
pet
friendly,
friendly.
and
Yeah.
they generally, for the most part, don't oversalt. But then there are spots they do.
Yeah.
But you might get out with your cone of shame. I don't know how long she has to wear her cone of shame.
2 weeks.
You got 2 weeks with your cone of shame, girl.
2 weeks.
I know you're gonna.
Yeah.
Oh no. I know.
Oh, baby girl.
I know.
They might have a pink one.
What's the difference between ice melt and salt? Well, rock salt, is literally salt that is mined. Generally speaking, it's not your table salt. Genuine rock salt, you will see imperfections in, often other types of trace minerals, but it's very effective. And it's generally a lot cheaper than using ice melt. Thing with rock salt is that rock salt also gets into your water table. So if you are in an area that's a watershed area,
like if you have a well for your living situation.
Well, there are areas like when we drive up to the Poconos, depending on our route, you'll go through areas that will say this is a watershed area. That means that when they treat the roads, most municipalities use rock salt. Why do they use rock salt when they treat the roads? Because it's cheap. But if you're in a watershed area, they got to use special snow melt that will decompose and not get into the
water table.
The water table.
Yeah.
So you'll
we had it that way because growing up in Connecticut, we had like a well that supplied your home with water.
Yeah. So that's one of those things that we've often seen, and also when you see that, it tells you that if you're in a rock salt area where they can treat the roads with rock salt, New York City is so generous with it. You can go out there with a shovel and go to your street corner after a snowstorm and probably shovel up enough rock salt.
They kept it at,
Yeah. Snow melt is much, getting a alternative snow melt is much more expensive. So when you're driving on roads that are using a snow melt, not rock salt, the treatment level is a lot less. So there's a greater chance you're going to have some spot icing. Just something that useless information that you learn being a cop. Because you talk to everybody, talk to sanitation workers,
right?
Just all a bit of that, like city service bonding going on. So Fuga says, I put rock salt on my weeds, no water table, and that's it wouldn't work on our seagrass because that seagrass is
it knows salt and it's good with salt. Yeah.
A family member at one point decided to plant seagrass from the ocean, in the front yard, and it took off like wildfire ish. Took off like a weed, which it basically is, and you can't kill it, you can't get rid of it. And I think the amount of salt you would need to do this would be I don't know,
nuclear, like you wouldn't be able to grow in it. It would be like what was it, Carthage that got salted?
Yeah. It's like salted the earth. Well, no, you don't want to salt the earth, but yes. So go figure. But no. Well, she's calming down now. She is looking at the. You can't have
the tube.
You can't have the tube, dog. You can't have the tube. She's obsessed with tissue paper and.
Well, we do sometimes put the treats inside, like toilet roll, empty toilet roll. You know, for her to have enrichment and get the treats
Right.
out of it because I fold it up funny. It's kind of cool. And it's good if you don't have a snuffle mat or, you know, a special, you know, treat dispenser for that purpose.
Right, which we now have
Yeah.
multiple snuffle mats, so she's well taken care. She likes the challenge of uncovering her food or digging her food
Yeah,
out.
because the intent behind it is like to slow feed and have her sniff out under the layers of fabric and ruffles and different textures where her food is. And just a good way of enriching them and, you know, developing their mind and thinking.
Yeah,
Right? Our smarty pants. Yeah.
yeah. The poodle in her makes her way too smart.
Yeah.
You know, she figures things out on her own. And, I don't know, scary stuff. But yeah, getting up here and I slept better up here than I was necessarily at home.
Mm.
But I think that is also because we keep the temperature at night a little bit cooler up here.
Yeah, I think that works. That's really excellent. Like we do at this point sleep in the coolest room in the house, but you know, it's still a hell of a lot warmer than the room that we sleep in here.
Yeah. Fugly sheep outside Mount St. Michael in Normandy graze on saltwater plants. They sell
Hmm.
the meat as mutton pre-salted.
Hey, maybe we could get some of those sheeps.
What? Oh, to eat?
Eat the whole thing of eat the whole thing out of there.
Yeah, the only thing I haven't tried is lighter fluid and burning the crap out. But,
We're a little scared about.
lighting a fire in the front yard, a couple of feet from the house.
Yeah.
Maybe not the smartest.
We thought about pouring vinegar in there,
Yeah, we thought about a lot of things.
but we just haven't done. So I just trim it back every year.
Yeah, we gotta do it again this spring.
No, yeah.
So, like I said, we're not at Page for a number of reasons, but pretty much the scheduling wasn't going to work with her appointment for on Tuesday. Too many moving parts, and she still needs a supervision. So if I'm going to be going to TotalCon, uh, my better half is going to be staying
Yeah, I'm
home,
staying with my dog.
which I don't blame her. I mean that's and the dog will still be
Just a bit healing from the surgery and
yeah.
everything, so she's gonna need help, you know. So, no, we don't really have anybody to.
That we can. It's a lot of responsibility, especially at that point.
And it's also like, especially, you know, if they don't have that much experience with.
Yeah, my parents are cat people. That being said, I was mostly a cat person until I met my beautiful wife.
Mm-hmm.
But we were blessed that the dog she had at the time and the cat I had at the time
Got along really nicely.
They got the only thing that they ever. This dog is trying to tear up her toy. The only thing they ever had an issue over was the water bowl, which we should have been smart and just had an extra water bowl somewhere else.
Maybe it was smarter what we did because it forced them to get along.
Well, no, but then they'd have that standoff for like hours.
That's fine.
Whoever got to the water bowl first,
they would
control the water bowl, and the other one. But it was funny because Rachel's Dotson, Chloe, would sleep at her feet, and then my cat would sleep at her head.
Yeah.
Neither one wanted me. No, my parents don't have long hair. My father is way too straight laced for that. And my mother's hair is. She was younger. She had really long hair.
Oh, really?
Yes. But I figure if I'm going to try to grow my hair long, I might as well do it while I still have it.
There you go.
You know, um, thankfully I didn't really inherit my father's hairline. Because if I did, my hair would be uh, halfway up my head. Um, it did. It's higher than it could be, but it could be a lot higher. But I did get my gray hair from my mother, right, Luna? So, but yeah, I think now for our trip home tomorrow, we're looking at another 1 to 3 inches of snow. Can't escape it. We're gonna have snow when we get back to New
Yeah.
York.
Tough winter.
Yeah, last winter I don't think we shoveled once. Oh,
we didn't really shovel this year either.
We
have a lovely neighbor who just keeps on shoveling us out. God bless.
You're calling my dad and the PBA to encourage a haircut. Well, first off, the PBA wouldn't give me. They don't give a flying rat's ass about me because I retired as a sergeant, and I spent my last 14 years as a sergeant. Now the SBA wouldn't care either because I paid my lifetime dues. So they'd be like, yeah, all right, yeah, whatever. He's retired. Actually, what scares me about the current NYPD is they're allowing full beards on people without the medical note. You could get if you were, especially black, some Hispanics, they would get razor bumps so they could grow a short beard so they wouldn't get razor bumps. Or you had a handful that get religious exceptions, but no, they're allowing beards. And the thing is, with the NYPD or any job, you give an inch, they take a mile. So it's supposed to be a very short beard has become a very long beard in many cases. So you found another toy to destroy. Well, that's good because that one's quiet. Yeah, Tara.
Not for long.
The Lammy?
Lammy makes a lot of noise.
Yeah, but
Lammy has 5 squeakers.
Oh, she's finding a squeaker now.
So there's one in each paw and at the heart.
Oh, she's working her energy out.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to be doing. That's good, girl. Yeah. Yeah.
See, when we're at home, you don't have these toys in the in our.
But she's got a lot of ropey toys out there now,
right?
And some bonies.
And bonies. So yeah, she is like.
But yeah, that's what she loves to go back to the bedroom for, to just do this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Wacky.
So when she goes to the gate and she's like barks and wants to go back to the bedroom, that's what she wants to do.
She wants
to squeak toys, throw them around.
She is really throwing them around.
Yeah, she does throw them around. She broke one of the Christmas ornaments on the tree in the bedroom before I took it down. She was playing with that Lammy, as a matter of fact, and she threw it and it hit the tree and knocked off one of the ornaments and kaput kerplooey. How puppy?
All right. Dude just had a dad joke. Don't just get one haircut. Get them all cut. Yes, Fugu. She has some quiet toys back in a big city. But she is treating this one like she's trying to break its back or neck. Well, she is. She's whacking it.
Yeah, I know.
It's like, this is what my mama taught me. when the puppies step out of line, this is what my mommy did. What happened? You lose your toy?
She's there.
Yeah, you found your toy. But now when I do get back though, before we left, I literally did like 4 videos on Tuesday, so I'd have everything done for when we were up here. And I actually have a video done for tomorrow, which is great. But then I got nothing else in the hopper, so I got to start catching up. Because I learned that from Joe Block. And then we can all So you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Well, Joe Block does like all his videos in like 2 or 3 days for like the whole month. Just bangs them out, gets them ready. Oh, we can't put her outside.
No.
No. I think we're down to like 25 degrees and snowy outside. No.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, come on. This,
I don't think she's ever been out below 30.
Yeah. But in any case,
yeah.
this is Gamers Health. This is very lighthearted and reality. It isn't talking about games so much as it is talking about life and the trials and tribulations, and that everybody is, nobody's an island. Everybody goes through issues, even if there are puppy issues. But yeah, right, girl. But yeah, when I learned a lesson from Joe Block, and that's to get your videos done early, because I do live streams 4 or 5 times a week.
Mm-hmm.
So if I can get my videos recorded for the week by, Tuesday night, then I don't have to worry about doing anything that requires prep. I just have live streams. Fugly, I have literal boxes of dog toys. My dog won't play with toys.
Oh,
our cat doesn't really play with toys that much anymore either.
No, I tried. Eric tried to do the an enrichment toy for the cat, and I set it up and I put the treats, and she like kind of looked at it, and I put some of the treats on top to make it easy so that she'd be interested. And, she ate the ones off the top, and then she was kind of like, I'm not getting the shit out of there.
She'd put her paw and go, and then she just look at you like,
why did you do this to me?
Yeah, why? And I saw her the day I was packing for to go up here. She looked at me. She walked over to her treat thing and then looked at me like, again, what the hell are you doing? What the hell is this? And
well, we got her as an adult cat, so we didn't really have time, and I didn't know cats.
Yeah.
We could use it,
Yeah.
would use an enrichment toy, or that there was such a thing, or we would have started.
Yeah, well, so we got Sadie when she was probably
at least a year.
Well, between 6 months and a year. They weren't quite sure. She was still young.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, she was an outdoor stray, but she was somebody's. She
had lived in a house before.
Yeah,
because she knew how to use the pan
right away.
Yeah,
and she was fixed.
Yes, and she was spayed, but without the part of the ear cut off.
Right, which they do at the time. So,
What?
I'm not going to get into the how does Mrs. Tenkar feel about the new woke look. That's enough to say goodbye to Anonymous Dude. It's not a real conversation that's going on. It's just it just attempts to trigger.
I have thoughts on who's that.
Oh, I do too, but I
but I don't really give a fuck.
No, I just I like to give enough rope that somebody can dangle from it, swing.
Yeah,
I can always have good thoughts. And sometimes you have those good thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
I might be having those right now. In any case, yeah, it wasn't very productive.
I've seen that name before. That's why.
Or something similar to it. Yes. That's why I was like, yeah, let's see where it goes. There was another individual who was asking for, and this was more coherent, by the way.
Well, yeah, and it was also a different name.
Yeah, well, it couldn't be the last name because I blocked the last name.
Yeah.
From Wednesday night. I do.
This is like probably a year's old.
Yeah,
account.
no, yeah, but I do think that is the email is it? I haven't gotten an email yet. I think I will. I'll be honest with you, Fugly. I think I know what's going on. This channel we picked up yesterday. Like 108 subscribers today. I don't know, 75 already. We are going to hit 10,000
Oh, and not
subscribers.
paid for?
Yeah, not paid for. We're going to hit 10,000 subscribers definitely before TotalCon. And that's because of the community that's been built up around this. Am I part of it? Certainly. I'm doing the videos, but I'm doing the videos because I'm getting great feedback from people who tell me what they want more of. So, because this channel is becoming in the process of turning into a true success, there are one or two personalities out there that are like a pimple on my ass. And, what do you do with a pimple on your ass? You got to pop it once in a while. And it's annoying. It's annoying, but not that annoying.
No, it doesn't change the way anybody lives.
No,
No.
it's just that it's like, wow, gee, I guess I need better hygiene because
It's just more of a nag.
it's more of an egg. But I'm only getting that attention now after not getting that attention for a long time
Yeah.
because this channel is becoming successful because of people that are watching now, people
Right.
participating in the chat, not because of people like Anonymous Dude. No, it's because people that support this channel. And I am humbled to be a part of this process. And the fact that, people are asking, can I, turn some of my videos into, free PDFs? And probably not. I mean, you're going to get some free content, but it's going to take a while because I need to, put stuff together while still producing videos. Fugly, ass pimples are a completely different cone of shame. Yeah, I know. Listen, one of the best things about being married to Rach is that she takes a back scratcher to my back like on a nightly basis. Because I'm somebody who I've always I don't get face acne, but back, yes. Well, Rach, back scratcher on my back. We've been married now for 14 and a half years.
Yeah.
Have we had problems with my back since Dr. Rachel's been taking care of me?
It's been very much quieted down.
But so you got to address it. So if you got a pimple on your ass, you got to lance it, right? You got to get rid of it. So Anonymous Dude,
consider yourself lanced.
Consider yourself lanced. It was a pleasure while it lasted.
And what was the comment?
The final one?
Yeah.
I got to go back now and read it. Talking about hair and life, how does Mrs. Tankar feel about your new woke look? And once we got that word woke in the conversation,
yeah.
So it's
Mrs. Tankar is still here.
Yeah, it's a tell.
Yeah,
it's a tell because nobody coming into this live stream to have a conversation is coming into it to try to twist me and call me woke. Except somebody who may already have a history with me.
Yeah.
So I don't. What am I here to entertain you? Well, to some extent, yes. But for people like Mr. Anonymous Dude, no. They can just go. This bubbly is for Anonymous Dude. May he rest in peace. Or pieces. But I'm not doing content for people like that. I'm doing content for the subscribers, for the viewers, and for the members. So,
yeah. Mrs. Tankar is still here, unlike other Mrs.
Robert, Thanks for all you do for the community. I certainly appreciate it. It's my wife's birthday. I am going to lurk, dude.
Aw.
Dude, we're Rach and I are here every Saturday. Okay,
Yeah. Do up her birthday.
do up her birthday. Come on, every day though is Rachel's birthday. And she's laughing, but why are you laughing, Rach?
Because it's kind of true.
So last night, one of our rituals when we're laying in bed is that one of us will go on our phone and go, "Hey, did we look at the Woot site yet? The Woot app?" And yesterday I'm like, "Oh, Rach, they got like handbags and stuff."
I'm like, oh.
And then
And then he found one. He's like, oh, you could take this one in the train.
Yeah, because it was slash proof and pickpocket proof. Yes, I think like a cop. I certainly do. That's never going to change. And then Rach was like, "Oh no, that's very nice." So I was like, "All right, yeah, I'll order it for you."
And safe.
Yes, I just said there was one condition.
I need to get rid of one of my other ones.
Yes, I only said one.
Yeah.
Rachel offered to get rid of one of them.
But there might be more that need to. So we're looking and serving anyone donate it and
So I mean, I enjoy looking at that stuff with Rage and seeing something you need, and I'm not going, well, you got to pay for that. And come on, if you really want it, you're going to use it. Is it going to make things better for you? Yeah. Robert, a dinner coming. I have to get ready. Enjoy. And tell your wife happy birthday for us. Okay. I mean, Rach will have her birthday before I have mine.
Because that's just how it falls on the calendar.
I'm just saying. I'm just throwing it out there. Nothing. Oh, we lost connection there for a second. I think
I saw a yellow thing.
Yeah.
Up in there.
Yeah. Well, we're on my hotspot, so a little flaky. So you know what? We've hit the hour mark, a little bit past. We'll give you some extra time next week when we are at home. We'll give you updates on Luna, updates on ourselves. And I'll try to get something special. I don't know yet. I have a week to think about it, so But again, thank you all for your support. Really, I appreciate it more than you could ever know because this is what fuels me. Okay, there are people that are in this because I'm going to make the lead bucks. You can make some money on this. I'm not saying you can't. But I'm never going to be somebody who's going to be the person paying their mortgage on this. I'm more interested in giving content that my viewers can use than.
What are you saying? Like investing it back in the channel?
I'm investing it back in the channel, and I don't want to be one of the people that take sponsorships because then you kind of lose your
integrity.
Yeah, and I can't do that. So, on that note, folks, tomorrow night, 9 p.m. on this very channel, on Joe Block's channel, on Don Samara's channel, and on Joe the Lawyer's channel, we're going to have a live stream, Sunday night special, 9 p.m. Be there. Hope to see you all there. God bless.
And thank you so much for joining us.
Yes.